Welcome back, guys, to Property by Design, where we help you make property decisions you won't regret. I'm Jeffri.
And I'm Elfi. This is Beyond the Brochure, our series on new launches. Now, most videos out there on new launches just read the brochure to you. Developer name, land price, location, blah, blah, blah. We're not doing that. You can read all that yourself in just 5 minutes.
But what the brochure won't tell you is which unit is actually worth your money and which ones you should walk away from.
So today we got Pinery Residences. Every 3-bedder layout ranked from best to worst.
Pinery has 7 3-bedroom layouts, 807 square feet, all the way up to 1055. But here's the thing, some of these layouts you should skip entirely.
And there's one layout that looks like an upgrade, but it's actually a trap. We'll tell you which one later. See if you can figure it out before we do.
And there's a point where the 3-bedroom stops making sense altogether. A 4-bedder becomes the smarter buy at almost the same price.
We'll show you the exact number later.
But here's what most people don't think about. It's not just about picking the right layout, it's about what happens on balloting day. When you're standing there with 200 other buyers, units are getting snapped up and you have to decide in minutes. That's where most people mess up.
So that's why today we're not gonna just rank layouts, we're gonna give you a game plan. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. So that when your launch day comes, you don't panic, you don't FOMO, you execute. So alright, let's go. 3 categories, compact, premium, and 3+ study. So let's go. So C1, 807 square feet dumbbell layout. Bedrooms on opposite ends. No long walkway. It's actually the most space efficient 3-bedder in all of Pinery.
Queen beds in common room, and then you can fit a king in the master. No wasted corridor as you mentioned earlier. On paper, this thing is solid.
But no windows in the kitchen, okay? No windows in either bathroom. So if you love your wok hei, stir fry, curry, sambal, forget it. Without kitchen windows, your whole house is going to smell like last night's dinner.
Therefore, C2 at 861 square feet, this one gives you the windows in your kitchen and both bathroom. But the jump is $130,000.
So you're paying $130,000 more for 3 windows. That's about $43,000 each per window. It sounds expensive, right?
Yeah, but think about it. Over 30 years, that's about $12 a day. Okay? And for natural light and ventilation, when you resell, the next buyer is going to notice. No windows, that's a deal breaker for most families.
So bottom line, if you can stretch the 130K, get C2. If you're absolutely maxed out, C1 still works. Just know what you're giving up.
Okay, so C2 will be the champion of the compact tier.
But which floor? Because C2 on the wrong floor can actually hurt you on resale. We'll show you the exact cutoff in our stack attack. So stay tuned.
C3 at 872 square feet, 11 square feet bigger than C2, costs $26,400 more. Most people see bigger and assume better.
Okay, but look at where the space goes. The dining is facing the entrance. It's awkward. You walk in and your dining table is just staring at you. Compare that to C2 where the dining is tucked into a nook, much more natural flow.
And there's this wasted space at the entrance area as well. You can't put anything there, it's just there.
So you're paying $26,400 for a worse dining layout and a bigger foyer you don't actually need. The data is clear. Skip C3.
Higher floor, C2 beats a lower floor, C3. Every time, save your money, get a better layout.
Okay, so this is exactly why you can just compare by size. Bigger doesn't always mean better. Okay, now we jump categories and this is where the numbers start getting serious. So premium tier C4 versus C2, the category jump.
C4 at 990 square feet, 129 square feet bigger than C2, and the jump is about 309,600.
Okay, so I know 310K sounds like a lot, but this isn't just a size upgrade. Look at what you get. Proper kitchen, household shelter, a third WC. Some call it a powder room. Guests don't use your bathroom anymore.
Regular shape master, proper bathroom layout, everything is where it should be.
This is a completely different product class. It's like going from economy to business class. If your budget allows the jump, please do it.
C4, champion of the premium tier. Remember this layout?
Because the next 3 layouts, they're all gonna be compared against C4 and none of them will win.
Okay, so C4 has the widest range of safe floors in the premium tier. We'll show you exactly how many in the stack attack.
C5, 1,012 square feet, 22 square feet bigger, $52,800 more. So what's the upgrade?
An awkward bathroom, okay, and master facing east instead of facing in the same direction as the other living and bedrooms. Wasted space again over at the entrance or the foyer.
Okay, so here's the kicker. C5's master bathroom is directly in front of the master bedroom door. So every time you walk out, you're staring at the bathroom. It feels a bit off.
So $53,000 extra for a layout that's worse. Keep it. Now at C6, 1023 square feet, 33 square feet bigger, $79,200 more.
Same room, same kitchen, same everything, but the entrance, massive. The extra 33 square feet is literally all foyer.
You're paying close to $80,000 for a longer walk to your own living room.
So again, that's not an upgrade. That's just transferring money to the developer for dead space. So go for C4 at all costs.
C7, 1055 square feet, the 3-bed plus study, 65 square feet more than C4. Price jump is about $156,000.
The study can be a home office or a nursery. That sounds great, right?
But the bathroom is actually narrow compared to C4's bathroom, which is actually elongated. Okay, C4 is more comfortable for a day-to-day.
So is C7 worth the 156K and the worst bathroom? Maybe for some families, but
remember earlier when we said one layout is a trap?
It is C7 and here's why. Okay, D1 is the entry-level 4-bedroom, 1141 square feet, $206,400 more than C7.
But look at what you get. You get a proper 4th bedroom that can fit an actual queen bed. And the store is also hackable. This allows you to expand the living and dining space even bigger. And the dining area can seat 8-seater dining versus the 6-seater for C7.
Okay, here's the problem. Once your C7 quantum reaches or creeps towards 2.6 million, you are in the D1 territory. Because D1, which is the 4-bedder, starts at $2.68 million.
Okay, that's a completely different category. Extra bedroom, extra dining, flexible storeroom for just a bit more.
Okay, so the data is clear. If C7's prices get close to 2.6 million, pivot to D1, the 4-bedder. Don't get stuck on a 3-bedroom when a 4-bedder is within reach. That's the trap.
So now you know which layouts work, but knowing the right layout is only half the battle.
Because on launch day, your favorite unit might be gone in the first 10 minutes. Then what? Right? That's where most people FOMO. That's where you grab whatever's left and regret it later.
Unless you have a plan.
This is our stack attack. We built this because balloting day is chaos. Hundreds of buyers, limited units, everyone making decisions on the spot.
We've seen too many people panic buy. They FOMO into a higher floor unit because it sounds prestigious. 6 months later, they realize they overpaid by $200,000 to $300,000.
So here's what we do. On launch day, we use this tool live. Our clients walk in with a clear plan. Choice 1, choice 2, choice 3. If choice 1 is gone, they know exactly where to pivot. No guessing, no panic, just execution.
And today, we're going to show you exactly how it works.
Now, one important thing. Prices aren't officially out yet, but based on our analysis of the land price and comparable projects, we've made an educated estimate on the starting PSF for each tier. These numbers may shift slightly, but the logic stays the same.
Okay, and rule of thumb for any project, avoid level 2 and 4. In the resale market, these floors are hard to move. Pinery starts from level 3, so level 4 is the one to skip.
Okay, so compact tier, estimated starting price $2,400. Exit resistance quantum is $2.4 million. That's the maximum price we want the future buyer to face when they resell. Target capital gain around $300,000. Price jump per floor is $10,000.
Okay, C1 807 square feet, every floor from 3 to 14. But like we said, no windows, you can top up a bit more, go for the C2.
So C2 is our champion. Stay below level 7. Above that, exit resistance risk goes up. Your quantum starts pushing past 2.1 million and the future buyer pool shrinks. Only level 3, $2,092,800. That's it. Anything above is red. And remember, awkward dining, wasted entrance. A higher floor C2 beats a lower floor C3 every single time.
Okay, premium tier, PSF 2375, exit resistance at 2.75 mil.
C4, our champion. You can go all the way up to level 12. That is 10 usable floors. Really solid range.
And that's why C4 is king. It's not just the best layout, it also gives you the most flexibility on floor selection.
C5, okay, some floors show green from level 3 to level 7, but ideally just go C4, better layout, lower price, done.
C6,
level 3 and level 5. That's it, 2 floors. Level 6 onwards exceeds $2.75 million exit resistance. So 2 usable floors out of 12, do not waste your time.
Last step, C7 versus D1. Starting PSF 2350, exit resistance quantum is 3.05 million.
Okay, so C7, technically every floor is within range, all green from 3 to 14.
Okay, but remember the trap?
Once your quantum hits 2.6 million, you are encroaching D1 at 2.68 million. So for C7, don't go above level 9. Not because of exit resistance, but because D1 becomes the smarter buy.
And D1?
So solid up to level 9. Level 10 onwards, quantum threatens 3.05 million. So for D1, grab it early, grab it low. So that's every 3 bedroom at Pinery, and even when to jump to a 4 bedder.
Okay, you walk into this video wondering which layout to pick. Now you've got a ranking, a floor guide, and a game plan for launch day.
Okay, this is not about getting the unit you love, okay? It's about getting a unit that works for your family and your finances long term.
Okay, and if you don't get your first choice on launch day, do not FOMO, because now you know when to pivot and when to walk away.
We apply the same stack attack analysis to resale properties and post-launch units, so there's always a plan B.
Okay, if you're looking at the 2 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, or 5 bedrooms at Pinery, reach out to us. We'll sit down with you one-to-one, look at your budget, and map out exactly what to go for.
Okay, before we go, one more thing. If you miss the Pinery altogether, we've got something interesting. A 3-bedder, 1055 square feet, freehold, only $2.1 million. Brand new, by the way, 100% new. But you'll have to reach out to us for the details on that one.
Okay, links in the description. If you know anyone eyeing a 3-bedroom at Pinery, don't be stingy. Send them this video.
We'll see you in the next episode of Beyond the Brochure.
See you guys.